Then number 7, I have things that faded or never landed. So we had interview with a person who was doing Stardy, which was a Git successor. We haven't heard from them more. Web3, hype collapsed. Unikernels, still kind of niche. Might be quite applicable with AI workloads being built. Nomad kind of stayed niche, never went anywhere. There are still kind of people using it, but it did lost the orchestration war to Kubernetes. Service mesh, I mean, that was all the hype. EastOS default never happened. And the simpler ingress patterns were. HashiCorp waypoint that we discussed a couple of times, that got discontinued. I didn't know that, so might be a mistake by and then we also spoke quite a bit about cloud economics, compliance. Like in 2020, compliance was there was like HIPAA and PCI DSS, but now we actually being overloaded with all the compliance framework coming in and affecting the practitioners. And we also saw the rise of continuous compliance. We had an interview with Costly. They kind of doing that. There are tools like Secure Frame, Drata, and so on. I think that was it. And so there was, and also there is like the things that unmistakably evergreen, right? So we spoke about the infrastructure as code, immutable infrastructure, containers as units of deployment, the 3 pillars of observability. So observability is there. We're probably coming back to that. The branching and like Git branching strategies.
That was John, right?
Yes, exactly. He used to be a Git wizard. Now he's doing the other things in Uber. Then we had incident response, so that's kind of staying evergreen. Something still needs to be done. Hiring and career growth, we discussed that.
Yeah, that's right.
Communication, distributor teams becoming even more relevant. Secrets management and like multi-account landing zones. You can argue about.
It's a lot of things. I mean, 6 years, of course, we had a lot of topics. Had a lot of guests that I can't even remember the names on, but yeah. I think, of course, Paul is coming back. It's always funny to have Paul, of course.
He is a frequent offender,
Yeah.
Regular offender.
Yeah, Henrik is also funny. He was with his old colleague to you, right, from Pragma. Yeah. There are some you remember when they show up and then they disappear, right? But some you remember the talks.
Yeah, so going forward, we should try to revisit all those evergreen topics for 2026.
Yeah.
Bring people who are relevant for the conversation, who might spend a lot of time thinking about those topics, so we're getting even better description. Nice thing is that now I have like my podcast processing pipeline, I have Cloud Code and Codex fighting each other to work out the decent kind of article description of what we discussed. So now it's actually feasible doing. Like before that, 5 years ago, we would need to hire someone to do a transcript and then someone to write the article. Now it's fully automated. Still, the output requires human touch. And I'm still working on a pipeline. I'm not entirely happy with how they're turning out, but with every step, as models get more advanced, and we're tuning up the tools. Actually, I think it's going to get only better from here.